Well, I did what we call the suicide track. So it's a 2-year track where you take 15 credits every semester, and I did exactly 15 credits every semester. So I actually wound up hanging out with all the other students who also happened to be on the same track. So Sheila Lake, Adrian McLean, David Lee were some of my best friends, and we all pretty much had the same set of classes together. And when we had like our 3 a.m. freakouts, we would all go to each other. And so we just kind of hung out. Things got kind of crazy my second and third semester. So my second semester of law school, I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I missed 2 weeks of class. I really had to learn how to do that. I was like, I'm so far behind. I had no idea what I was doing. Luckily, Adrienne records all of the lectures, and she gave me all the lectures to listen to. And so I missed 2 weeks of 15 credits. And I literally spent like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 12-hour days, and trying to figure out how to manage type 1 diabetes was totally new. And let's see, then my third semester, my dad died, and that was really surprising. Yeah, I had a lot of bad luck, and I still, 15 credits, and I had to drive back and forth, work on that, and help with my mom. So my dad was a retired NYPD police officer, and after when 9/11 happened, he was sent there as a first responder, and he helped clean up. And he wound up dying of pulmonary fibrosis, and NYPD actually determined that it was 9/11 related. And so it was just, it takes 20 years. They didn't know. You just got to go in and search and rescue. And so he was 62 when he passed. I wish I could take the bar right now, actually, instead of waiting. Like, the worst part about graduating during the summer is a 6-month wait. So but while I was here at Cooley, I was helping at St. Michael's, which is a legal clinic, which helps out with family law and foreclosure. And so I spent a lot of time helping people, and that was a really good feeling. And St. Michael's is really good. It's run by J. Michael Shea, who's the maritime law professor here. And he also has a private law firm, Four Rivers, and I'm working there right now. And I work with Marshall Berner, who's a Cooley grad, and like me, he's type 1. So, and I still see J. Michael Shea, and I still help out the legal clinic any chance I get. So I make sure I stay busy, and even things like I never took family law in law school, but I'm learning family law because that's what we deal with at the legal clinic. And we're working on a handful of bankruptcy cases, and so I'm learning bankruptcy as well, even though I never had it here. So I'm just exposing myself to more and more law any chance I get. I don't know, just stay on top of everything. So I'm a big fan of whiteboards, so I write my schedule every week, and so on certain days I would do one class, other days I'd do another. The nice thing about doing the fast track like I did is you get exposed to so much so fast, and you start making connections. So like property law, for instance, arose out of contract law. And so you start really, property is just contracts, and I know contracts, and so I can pick it up like that. And so that was good. Read everything you can, brief every case, and then get involved. I always talk about, you need to do mock trial, or you need to do moot court, or you need to do law journal or law review. So I was heavily involved in mock trial and law journal, and those were just my passions while I was here. Cooley has plenty of programs out there that students need to start going to and get.